President Trump heads to Capitol Hill this afternoon to talk about tax reform, and he's expected to give senators, I think, maybe an ultimatum: pass this or else. Joining us now is Senator Bill Cassidy, Republican from Louisiana. Senator, am I right? Is that what you're expecting from the president? Do this, pass this, or else?
Well, that's not the way I think it should be passed, but that's not the way our federal government is set up. Senators have their own concerns and they have to be addressed. But I think they will be addressed. And again, we're giving middle-class families tax cuts. We're setting the stage for economic growth. I think there's enough reason to vote for it aside from threats.
Now, the Democrats are saying that this is a giveaway to big corporations, a giveaway to the rich. But my understanding is that if this package goes through roughly as is, then everybody's paycheck, or almost everybody's paycheck, goes up in the early part of next year because federal tax rates come down. Am I right?
Absolutely. If you look at the percent of the families benefiting, disproportionately they are working and middle-class families. Those are the families that are going to disproportionately benefit in terms of kind of like take the percentage of everyone who does. As regards to corporate, I'm hearing from corporations, they're upset that their rates don't go down for a year, but they're paying higher taxes in the interim. So believe me, I'm hearing from corporations they'd like to have it different. But ultimately, those corporations are who make the investment to create the jobs to pay higher wages. That's a good thing. We want them making the investment to pay higher wages. And so that directly benefits our working families.
We've heard from, I think, 6 or maybe 7 senators who want small changes in the overall bill. Senators Corker, Flake, Lankford, they're worried about the debt. We have Susan Collins worried about Obamacare individual mandate. Senators Johnson and Daines worried about small business. They all seem to want tweaks. I'm going to call them tweaks as opposed to a real shift in the basic makeup of the package. Therefore, seems to me that what they want can be accommodated, not easily, but it can be done. What do you say?
Totally agree with that. As regards to debt and deficit, for example, this bill was scored as if our gross domestic product would only grow by 1.9% over 10 years. We've already had 2 quarters of over 3% growth, projected to have another 3% growth next quarter. If we just raise growth to 2.4, 2.5%, the increased growth of our economy, with therefore more tax revenue, pays for itself. Now, that addresses the debt and deficit issue. I think as people become aware of that and more comfortable with it, their concerns will be addressed.
I have to go back to something I've been saying for a long time now, Senator, and you know what I'm going to say. I just can't believe that the Republican Party, at the very last minute, would say no to a tax cut package like this. I just can't believe the Republicans would say no. What's your response?
It isn't just because it's a Republican Party and it's a tax cut. It's because middle-income families do better. It's because we set the stage for more economic growth. That is the Republican message. Let's have a more prosperous economy, and a more prosperous economy benefits all. And that's good policy and therefore good politics.
You're a definite yes, aren't you?
I am.
Okay. Senator Bill Cassidy, Republican, Louisiana, as always, thanks very much for being with us on a very important day. Much appreciated, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.